Okay, world. Here's something for you. People say that they want to stop sexism, rape of women, rape of anybody. And they want to stop the killing and the rape and all this shit and everything that's going on. Well, here's an idea for you. And I'm on board with this. I really like this idea. This might actually insult a lot of Americans. You want to stop this? Well, first, men have to be executed for this. So when they go to jail for this, if it's proven without a reasonable doubt that they've done this, it should be considered the death sentence. The problem with this is that there are so many fuck-ups in our criminal system that doesn't matter. But kill them anyways. They're men. Less men on the planet, the better. And I'll say that. There should be more women than men. It will make men's lives better in the long run. Here's another idea. Every American troop that's in the Middle East, execute them. You've just freed up an entire country to fix their problem. Execute all the American troops. Yeah, I'm saying it. Especially the males. Problem solved. Middle East will finally be fixed at that point. And I literally mean execute them. Then you go into the White House, which has spent billions of dollars on sexual harassment lawsuits, our taxpayer money that our White House has spent because they've sexually harassed people for paying them out. And the worst of it is, the victims get taxed, but the perpetrators don't. Yeah. There's one for you, people. You're a victim, you get $1 million lawsuit, and they write it off as a tax deduction. There's something for you. So I think since anyone who's guilty of that or has paid out for that should literally be brought out of the White House and executed in public. And I mean convicted. There shouldn't be a payout. They should be convicted, taken to court, and convicted. You want crimes to stop? People need justice. And I hate to say it, but at this point, justice would be taking them and executing them. Police should be held at a higher standard. When a police officer drives up on his car to a little 10-year-old boy, jumps out of his car and immediately opens fire, whether the little boy is unarmed or whether he has a knife. Unless that little boy has a gun, you drove up on him in a car and you executed him. By the way, that's happened this last month. There was a little, I think he was like 10, 11, 12-year-old boy. He was walking around his home with a little pocket knife or something, or whatever kind of knife, and a police officer, a United States police officer that was on the reservation, pulled up, jumped out of his car, and executed the child. A child. Now here's something for all you parents out there. Imagine that's your daughter. You know what? The only reason this cop is going to get away with it is because the child isn't white. And I guarantee you he gets away with it, just like they've gotten away with every other one. Yeah, there's something for you. They can execute people and get away with it. So yeah, we need to have the cops held accountable. And in this case, instead of having them get away with it, they should go to trial. They should go to jail. Or the people need to band together and execute these people. That would make this a just world. That would make this just. Anyone band together, fight, and kill. That's what you need to do. And you need to kill your oppressors. Whether your oppressor is a member in your government, whether your oppressor is a police officer, whether your oppressor is someone invading your country, like most Americans do. The people themselves need to band together because you know what? No one else is going to save you. Everyone in Afghanistan that did not want the Americans there should have gotten together and fought the Americans. Every man, woman, and child. That would make a difference. By the way, that's why we didn't win North Korea. the war with North Korea, because a lot of people banded together when the country was split. Yeah. And it was every man, woman, and child, in some way, shape, or form, helping. So yeah, we're talking about ethnic cleansing is what is happening in a lot of parts of the world, like Maui, where they've chased the Rohingya Muslims out and pretty much try to ethnic cleanse them. Our country isn't doing a damn thing about that. No. We didn't do shit. We didn't say boo. Why? Because there's no oil there. Maybe that's part of it. Oh, you know what? The oil thing is not just it. That's right. It's not just oil. What else could it be? Oh, yeah. How about the fact that there's more than just oil? Oh, they still deal with the petrodollar, so they're okay. Anyone who wants to get rid of the petrodollar is immediately executed, or we want to start war with them. That's pretty much how it is, the petrodollar. And if they stop using that, and do they have any resources we want to steal from them? That's how it goes. It has nothing to do with, violence against women, violence against men. That's how our country thinks. Hell, our own politicians, about half of them have raped someone. And I'm talking about American politicians, because you know what? They wouldn't have spent billions of dollars in payouts if there wasn't that number. I mean, maybe not half, maybe 40%. I might be off on the percentage a little, but not by much. And if you're on their side, it doesn't matter. So white Americans like Hillary Clinton, who support somebody who supported her during the campaign, even though he's raped and assaulted and hundreds of women over the years, and he's a movie star, but he supports Hillary, so Hillary supports him. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to hear much about a lot of this. You might hear a few little blimps on American news, but you're not, because they don't print that stuff. That's why our country is trying to push out RT News, because RT News and other international newses will talk about this thing. Yeah. You want the real news to go somewhere else other than your CNN and shit like that. The cuddly shit that doesn't offend them, doesn't hurt them, doesn't bother them, the stuff that's been censored down, that's what you're going to get on regular news. The stuff that happens on others, nah, you're not going to get that. A lot of people probably haven't seen my posts on YouTube, and I kind of noticed even when I searched my name, I had trouble with it. I actually had to search it a lot more. I did not even start to come up on any of the things. Even after I put my name in, I actually had to search it directly. I don't talk about friendly stuff, that's why. But I tell you, 8 years ago, there was a cat, and I did a Pippers in Me. It was probably the dumbest thing in the world, but I barely typed in Pippers in Me, and it popped up. You tell me. This is me signing off. Question more. I do support Redacted tonight. I might be considered, because I support it, a foreign agent. I'm okay with that. Fuck this government. Fuck Americans. This is me signing out.